Welcome to The Explainer. Today we are diving into one of the biggest, most exciting, and yet kind of scary home projects you can ever take on, the kitchen remodel. We're going to take that daydream you have and turn it into a real, solid plan.
You know, it always starts with this one question. Maybe you're standing in your own kitchen right now, looking around, thinking about it. Well, let's get you the answers you actually need to start making it happen. Okay, let's jump right into the deep end and talk about the biggest question mark for pretty much everyone, the budget. This is where the rubber meets the road, so let's get a really clear picture of what you should be prepared to invest. So for a full, mid-range custom renovation, I'm talking new cabinets, countertops, appliances, the whole shebang, this is the ballpark you're playing in. It's a serious number for sure, and it's so important to start with a realistic figure in mind.
So where in the world does all that money go? Well, this breakdown is kind of fascinating. I mean, look at that. Cabinets and hardware can eat up almost a third of the entire cost. That really shows you where your biggest decisions are and why quality cabinets are so often considered the absolute foundation of a great kitchen.
Now hold on, because that first number isn't your real number. This is so important. You have to add a 15 to 20% contingency fund on top of your budget. Think of it like an insurance policy for your project, because you just never know what you're going to find behind those walls, right? Old wiring, some hidden water damage. This fund is what saves you.
Okay, so besides the cost, the other big question is always time. And let me tell you, a full remodel is a marathon, not a sprint. We all tend to focus on the actual construction part, but look at this whole picture. The entire process, from that very first design meeting to the first meal you cook, can easily stretch out to 6, even 8 months. So with those realities of money and time fresh in our minds, we get to the next huge decision. What's the actual scope of your project? Are you thinking about a simple facelift, or are we talking a total, down-to-the-studs transformation? You've really got two main paths. A cosmetic update is awesome if you actually like your kitchen's layout. Its bones are good, but you just want a fresh new look. But if your kitchen has some real functional problems, a full renovation is the way to go. That down-to-the-studs thing just means taking the room all the way back to its basic framing. That's what lets you move walls, update plumbing and electrical, and truly fix those deeper issues.
Whichever path you pick, a great project always follows a clear process. And it starts with you. How you really live, what drives you crazy about your current space, what your dream features are. From there, you gather ideas, and then, this is the big one, you finalize all your material choices before any demolition starts. Trust me, that one step prevents so many headaches and delays down the road.
Okay, so you have a plan. You know what you want. Now comes what is arguably the single most critical decision of the entire project, choosing the person who will bring it all to life. This can literally make or break your whole experience.
And this quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? A great contractor isn't just a builder. They're your partner, your project manager, your problem solver, all rolled into one. Taking your time here, it's just non-negotiable.
So how do you pick the right one? Well, think of it like you're hiring for a really important job. And this is your checklist. Don't just glance at their pretty pictures. Ask for proof they're licensed and insured. Do they actually specialize in kitchens? And maybe the most important thing, will they give you a super detailed written contract that protects both of you? A real pro will expect these questions and have all the answers ready to go.
All right, after all the planning, all the dust, all the decisions, the time, the money, we finally reached the ultimate question. What's the real payoff here? Is this whole massive undertaking actually worth it in the end?
Let's start with the cold, hard numbers. Financially speaking, all the data suggests you can expect to get back about half of what you put in when you eventually sell your home. It's a pretty solid return, for sure, but it's important to know it's not a dollar-for-dollar investment.
But that number, that doesn't tell the whole story. Not even close. The real return on investment is often measured in just daily joy. It's the smooth flow of a layout that finally works, the pride you feel when you have friends over. I mean, look at this chart. Homeowners consistently rate that personal enjoyment factor way higher than the financial return. It's basically priceless.
So, as you start to plan your own project, the final question you have to ask yourself isn't just about the money. It's about what that better lifestyle, that daily satisfaction, and all the memories you're going to make in that new space, what is all of that truly worth to you? Because investing in the heart of your home, well, that's really an investment in your life.